Back down here on the section of Sawmill Creek that we were on last time, because it's enjoyable to walk on. I need to walk today. I slept really good last night, and I don't know, oh, there's another bird. They'll fly off by the time we get there, as soon as Ruby sees them. But I'm gonna walk for a ways, because for some reason I read a letter from YouTube CEO this morning. It had me thinking about a lot of things that, I don't know, not upset or anything like that. Just feel like grumpy. The internet's lost its way. It's lost its meaning. Everybody's taken hold of it. It's all about money now. It's no longer about teaching and learning and information sharing. It's about advertising and how much money you can make. I don't know. I guess that's what happens when you start out in one century and move into the next. All the old people get grumpy because this bird didn't fly very far. What made YouTube grow so big and so fast was, if you wanted to learn how to do something, you could go on YouTube, and odds were somebody had created a video about it. And they didn't create the video because they were going to make a bunch of money off of it. They were just excited to be able to show a lot of people how to do stuff. In fact, YouTube is the #2 search engine on the internet. Google being #1, since Google owns both of them. It just means Google is omnipotent. And I don't have a problem with, somebody's got to pay for all them computers. I don't have a problem with ads playing, unless I see the same ad over and over and over again, which is my only complaint about the ads on YouTube, is you see the same crap over and over and over and over again. So once I've seen it a couple of times, as soon as the skip button comes up, I'll skip on it. A lot of people put a lot of time, effort, and money into those ads, but I just find it kind of disheartening that anything that's good and good for humanity, somebody has to figure a way to screw it up and make it all about making money. And now you got a whole army of people out there who are doing everything they can, no matter how stupid or crazy or tasteless it is, so they can get more hits, more views, more subscribers, louder, better, weirder, stronger. It's all about the hits. All about the money. Money, 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 money. And of course that's a generalization, but that's the emphasis of management. They even said so in their thing. Oh, our biggest creators are making more money. Oh, you little people aren't going to make any money until you get much bigger audiences. Well, I have news for YouTube. Damn, my sinuses are killing me today. I didn't start putting videos on YouTube to make money. Hell, I didn't even know you could make money on YouTube just a couple of months ago. And my goal of putting these videos up on YouTube wasn't to make money, never was. My goal was to show my grandkids the kind of crap I did on a day-to-day basis and tell them a little bit about me. Because when I render this or edit this video, I'll put pictures of some of my ancestors. They'll pop up somewhere on the screen. I know about those people. Ancestors that killed kings, that were executed by kings. That's why my ancestors ended up in this country. Get the hell away from the British monarchy, who aren't even British, they're German. Talk about hypocrisy. But that's another subject altogether. Much as I dig around and research and carry on out of all my grandparents, paternal grandparents, well, I don't know anything. I have a picture. You can make up just about any story you want. It probably would fit, but fact is I don't know what did they do from day to day. Now, the technology wasn't available back then, but there's also no writings, family stories that got passed down. And on my maternal grandmother, I knew her a little bit. She babysat me when I was younger. I know where she worked. I know what she liked to do, but I didn't know her well. And since I live 500 miles away, hell, my grandkids aren't even old enough to be on the computer now unless they have adult supervision. We're talking this toddler and barely in school. So it's going to be another 10 years before they even find YouTube, and 10 years I may not be here. So would they find it interesting? I don't know. I just know that if I'd had the opportunity to have any of my ancestors leave a record of some kind, written or otherwise, to explain what the hell goes on in their day-to-day life, what they thought, what they liked, didn't like, hobbies, all that kind of stuff, I would have treasured it and found it terribly entertaining. And my grandkids might look at this stuff and say, what a dull, boring life I lived. But that's entirely up to them. At least I gave them the opportunity to find out. Oh, there's the duck cousins. We walked right up on them. Oh, there's 5 of them today. 5 mallards. Those are some pretty ducks. I didn't realize how many different kinds of ducks there were. Well, 6 ducks. Holy crap, got a whole flock down here. It's a duck convention. Maybe they're walking along with me. They want to listen to me bellyache and moan. Anyways, if you go to the about part On my page, my YouTube channel, I pretty much summarize all this stuff. That this channel is about showing my grandkids that you're only limited in what you do by your imagination. The most common word for a child growing up is no. No, you can't have that. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do this. Well, I want them to realize at some point, whether it's, hopefully it's earlier rather than later, that, you know, I guess I could go into some of the crap that's shaped my outlook. It's probably the biggest thing. A man by the name of Paul J. Myers runs a self-motivation business down in Texas. I've even toured his factories, but what he says is whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Doesn't mean you'll be an expert at it. I'm for sure not an expert boat builder. There's people that's forgot more about boat building than I ever knew, but I went to the lumber yard, bought a bunch of lumber and some plans, and I learned a lot. Could learn a whole bunch more, but now I've got a boat sitting in the garage. And that's not necessarily that big a thing. Hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people over the centuries that have built boats. But that's my boat. I built it. I created it. It was in my head. I believed I could do it. Well, not really. Not right up until the time I put it in the water and it floated, and then I believed, but I was pretty sure. So that's what I want my grandkids to learn from me. The other thing I want them to learn is an appreciation for nature. Nature is both wild and beautiful, and you don't have to travel to a fancy national park to find stuff. I guess the big key phrase these days is mindfulness. Well, mindfulness just means, and my limited understanding of it is to be in the moment that you're in and see what you see. Like most people come out here and say the grass has been cut, the creek's there, a couple of ducks and another bird, but what else is out here? You just stop and look and listen. There's an abundance of crap out here to may know about it, may not know about it. I can sit on my back deck. I can see lizards, probably a dozen species of birds, and I get entertained by them. Little wrens that try and build nests inside the house, the mockingbirds that protect the Nandina bushes as their very own property, the possum that freaks the dogs out but knows to stay out of the yard. And that's just in my backyard. Of course, you got to watch out for the fire ants and the palmetto bugs and the mosquitoes and the carpenter bees. I mean, it's just sit on the deck and feeling the sun, and there's just some go study mindfulness, grandkids. Learn how to sit in one spot and take it all in. Use all your senses: sight, sound, smell, hearing. Close your eyes. Try and visualize the spot of the planet that you're in. It's all beautiful. Humans will screw it up on a regular basis. They'll blow it up, kill each other. But there's a lot of beauty too. your parents, if you ever talk to them, probably tell you horror stories about how I had to, every afternoon after school for half an hour, as a family, we sat in front of the TV set and we watched Marty Stauffer's Wild America. In fact, this day I see a animal that's been creamed by a car on a highway. His saying, classic case of habitat destruction, still comes off my lips. So, dear YouTube management, I could care less about your monetization and your copyright crap. Now, I've had multiple copyright strikes for stuff that I didn't do. I'm in a public place, a song's playing, it gets picked up by the camera, they nail me. I understand Google's point of view. They're not going to fight lawsuits by the gazillions, but that wasn't a copyright infringement. I was in a place where it happened to be playing, so that's probably what irritated me. Then last night, I get another one. Music I included in a video that came from the video editing software I was using. And because 60 seconds of one part of it sounded similar to something somebody else owned a copyright on, I've either got to go through this tremendous headache and appeal it and say where, you know, that blah, it's just not worth the trouble. Let's put static over the top of it, or in this case they just blanked it. So you'll be watching the video and it's got the same song, and for a minute right in the middle of it, it just goes silent. It's just idiotic. And this all goes back to my main complaint about management's update on all the things YouTube's doing to help make life better for our creators. Well, they're not. They're all their creators. Just the ones that are making them big dollars. All the little people that make YouTube worthwhile are being left on the wayside. So I don't know, maybe these videos won't even be around when my grandkids are old enough to see them, in which case maybe the DVDs of backups I made will still be around. And if not, then they'll have the same thing as me, a photograph of an ancestor and not a clue what the hell was going on and what they did, and no stories. So, well, enough bitching. Screw you, YouTube. I'm tired of all your political nonsense. I don't care about your damn money. I'm not going to spend a lot of money on camera equipment or anything else. I use what I have, do what I do, and if that ain't good enough, well, to hell with you. Hey, I'm a poet, don't know it, but my feet show it. They're Longfellows. Alright, I've bitched enough. We're just going to walk. I'm going to walk off some of this negative energy this morning, which is surprising since I slept amazingly well last night. Bicycle coming up. Not a beep, not a bell, not a hey. Just a bicycle riding away. Okay. Have a good day, everybody. Make it a good day. And remember, quit saying no to yourself and don't take no from anybody else. Whatever you can conceive in your little brain and believe you can do it, or even halfway think you can do it, you can do it. Set a goal and make it happen. Arrivederci. Okay, here's the bridge that we walked to from way down yonder. That's the section that we usually go on. And if you look at the sign, right here's where we parked, right here's where we are. So that's 2, 5, that's a mile. Mile here and a mile back. Down here's where we parked before. That's only 0.7 miles. We always used to go a little bit past this bridge, but so this is literally a 1 mile each way. Sure didn't seem like it. I was busy yakking running my mouth. Yep, we've even been over that little hill and found out it's just swamp. I don't know what happened to the duck convention. A couple of them flew off and they're not here. I feel better after just walking. I'm gonna quit filming. I'm done. I literally am done. I gotta go back to Trevor and I have to go to the store and buy a few odds and ends like trash bags and candy. Well, this is kind of suspicious. This looks like it's got the beginnings of a meth lab down there on the edge of the trail. At least looks like a water jug over there, propane cylinder, a big cook pot. Or they can, or maybe somebody just dumping their turkey crap. Don't want to boil any more turkeys in oil. So there's no place around here for do a barbecue. So this is the bridge over Ashley Drive. This is headed towards Bacon's Bridge, and there's our suspicious meth lab materials.